welcome to Nadia's studio. I am sharing another illustration of the Little Free Libraries that will be featured in the Traveling Book Goes to School picture book. This is actually a reoccurring little library that was featured in the first book, but a key difference here is it's going to feature the steward's dog, as the other two who were featured in the first book have sadly passed. And we wanted to give a little devotion to the dog here, as well as she has kindly supported this new book over on Kickstarter. And I would like to share with you a bit of this background for this little library. So this is from Lois Brooks, and she says, "When the pandemic started, we were offered a little free library, and I jumped on the chance to keep my love for reading open to all in our neighborhood. Since our dogs were reading therapy dogs, it made sense to host one. Ollie is a certified therapy dog with PWS paws for people in Delaware. We visit libraries and schools and hospitals. Anywhere someone would like a visit from a gentle, affectionate pet." And the two dogs that were featured in the previous book, I believe, are Rosie and Fred, who are also therapy dogs. And she has had many experiences and encounters with people in the community regarding surrounding the library and surrounding her dogs. And she shares one story in particular. She says, "Jen shared that her dad loves visiting little free libraries. It's a safe activity for them to do as they deal with the onset of Alzheimer's. I gave her a copy of the Traveling Book by Carissa Bates, author that featured Rosie and Fred at our Little Free Library. They shared this. My dad loved the Little Free Library book, said, 'Keep,' and it's in his favorites bin in the kitchen." So thank you so much, Lois Brooks, for sharing that. And thank you, Jen, for sharing the story about your dad. And we do have pictures and things of people who go and visit the library. There are tree stumps there that people sit in and get to visit and pet the dogs there while they read. So that is really special and really beautiful story behind the Little Free Library. You can find it in Newark, I hope I pronounced that right, Delaware. And yes, this is a very special library, and it has very special dogs who participate in it. Here you can see me working on the dog here, and this one is Ollie, I believe. And she just a sweet, chunky dog. I do struggle with dogs a bit, so I had to kind of finish her off camera because I need my phone to look at some other reference pictures. And I'm happy how she came out in the end. She's very sweet. She or he, Ollie. I suppose that could be a boy. I might be saying that completely wrong. So, but yes, very glad I could bring this library to life. A few notes I wanted to make that I will have to make some little edits to this library later is I realized in the first one I didn't notice blue in some of the reference pictures this time, so I made the roof blue, but the first library has a black roof, so I will go in and fix that. And I did forget there's a kind of doggy clip where you can clip your dog's leashes on the front, so I will need to make a layer and overlay that for when it's featured in the book. But yeah, and it has these really just fun colors, this red and yellow to it for the library. I am sorry with the lighting in this, goodness. But regardless, this will be again featured in the little book about little free libraries and adventures the book goes through, and the Traveling Book Goes to School. It'll be coming out later this year, and I hope you will follow us on the journey of bringing it to life. Their Kickstarter is still going, so you can support it there if you would like. So thank you for watching.